Namaskar and a hearty welcome from the Natya Institute of Kathak and Choreography, the MMK Arts Trust and the Natya STEM Dance Company to the Dr. Maya Rao Kathak and Choreography Conference 2020. In its digital avatar this year, this conference is in the memory and celebrates the life and art of Dr. Maya Rao, Guru Maya Rao, Maya Didi, Maichka, Ma, a woman to whom life was a sanchari and dance her leitmotif. Performances, illustrative lectures, interactive panel discussions and more. This year's conference focuses on the reinvention and reframing of the performing arts post-COVID-19. We have for you now the wonderful, renowned performer, choreographer, very prolific writer, arts entrepreneur and curator, Dr. Anita Ratnam, who is the Vice Chairperson of the Natya Institute of Kathak and Choreography. The inaugural address by Dr. Anita Ratnam.
Namaste. Welcome to the second annual Guru Maya Rao Conference of Kathak and Choreography. I'm Dr. Anita Ratnam, and it is with immense pleasure that I will share my keynote address with all of you. Dance is our breath, our prana. Without it, we cannot live or move. And now we are all at peril. Dancers everywhere, across the globe. So as we gather in a new and unfamiliar way, without being able to touch one another, put a friendly arm around one another's shoulder, admiring our new clothes, and wondering how quickly a whole year has passed since last year's unforgettable event, let us pause for a moment and remember why we have gathered through the wonder of technology. This conference, spread over 2 evenings, is to mark the spirit of a remarkable woman, a sensitive teacher and inspired choreographer, Guru Maya Rao, or Maya Di, as she was called lovingly by so many. Her keen eye, her gentle smile, her sudden laugh, the layers would gently peel away. Whenever we met, she always had a kind word, a positive thought to share with me. Maya Di's world had so many interests, not just dance. Her life was quilted with the many strands of music, literature, books, textiles, poetry, philosophy, and of course, dance. A true Renaissance woman. It was Guru Maya Rao who brought Kathak to South India. She never stopped dreaming, creating, ideating, and choreographing until her last breath. We shared many common interests, and among the top was Russia. Maidi's memories of this former communist country was not about strict rations or empty shelves. It was about the dedication and discipline of the dance students. The Russians' adoration and respect for their classical ballet dancers left a deep impression on Guru Maya Rao, and we spoke often about those complicated Russians and their extraordinary country, often over a glass of gin and tonic or a sherry. It is with this spirit that I invite you all to join us for the next 2 days. Perhaps this is one of the first Indian dance conferences to be completely ideated, curated, and shared across digital platforms. Instead of the warmth of a human presence, we are left with the cold, unblinking eye of a camera and our flat screens. But this we must accept and befriend. And through its unblinking optic, we must discuss, talk, think, debate, and comment. We are all in a flux. There are no clear answers, no clear direction. What will happen to the live arts, of which dance is such an important part? When can we return to the rehearsal studios? When can we meet our colleagues? How can we create if confined and isolated? How can we sustain our bodies and our spirits? I have no easy solution, but please know that you are not alone in this whirlwind of uncertainty and doubt. Because perhaps for the first time in the history of the human race, every dancer in every country, in every city across the planet is faced with the same grey curtain of unanswered questions. So what do we do next? Our first thought should be to look beyond ourselves, beyond dance, because our colleagues in the smaller towns and villages are in great danger because of the coronavirus. Folk artists, temple artists who are entirely dependent on festivals and seasonal celebrations are facing starvation and ruin. And so, Madhu Natraj, inspired by her mother, Guru Maya Rao's keen vision to create an entire ecosystem around the dance world, has launched a fundraising drive. She has pledged to collect 6 lakhs towards helping folk artists in Karnataka with a monthly stipend for 6 months. So we draw your attention to this noble cause. Please be generous and please know that no amount is too small. The 2-day conference has been conceived and ideated in a very crisp and innovative way. 2 evenings, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on May 1st and 2nd. And on each day, you will see some performances, listen to eminent panelists, and also have enough time for a question and answer session. Guru Maya Rao must be remembered for her pioneering pathways. It was she who arranged the Kathak repertoire as a template from Vandana to Tarana. So perhaps we can engage during this conference and think of ways in which we can reframe dance and the live arts in this dramatically altered landscape. To gurus, teachers, dance students, dancers, rasikas and lovers of dance and the arts, welcome. Namaste.